I'm Frank Hanaway, and welcome to Big Journey, Small Steps. I'm filming today on Tuesday, July the 4th, 2017, Independence Day, and I took the day off. I am not going to visit my mother. I'm not going to visit anybody. I'm not going to do, well, I did feed the dog and all that stuff. I mean, you have to do a certain amount of stuff. But for me, I'm taking the day off. I'm trying to transition into a different role with my mom. And tell you the truth, I think it's harder for me than it is for her. For 5 years, gradually, and for 3 years completely, I've been in charge. I've been the caretaker, the caregiver for every aspect of my mother's life. Wasn't so much 5 years ago, but it quickly changed, like as her health declined and as we got the Alzheimer's diagnosis. So that means I went and bought her food. I saw about her medications. I saw about her doctors. I did her laundry. I changed her sheets. I did everything that needed to be done. It's not a complaint. In fact, I'm almost don't know what to do without that. So now she's in a place where they take really wonderful care of her. Such good care, in fact, that I forget sometimes to make sure that they are. I forget to say, what did the doctor say this week or whatever, I just forget about that stuff. They tell me if they need to, and I don't micromanage them. They're feeding her well. She likes it. She still wants a sleeping pill and to sleep all the time, which we don't give her sleeping pills because she would fall down. And plus, she's in bed all day anyway. She's sleeping most of the time. But there's something about my mother, and something went off in her brain. And a few years ago, she decided she needed pills to sleep, and that's all she talks about. She hasn't had a real sleeping pill in years, but she thinks she has. So sometimes Tic Tacs can be sleeping pills. Anyway, so that's going on, but I do go visit her every day, and mostly when I'm there, she just complains to me, and everybody else tells me she doesn't do that with anybody else. That's okay. That's my job still. I'm still the person that's dearest and closest to her. We're taking her to Bible study. We're taking her to play one job every week at the Sunrise Center for educationally challenged adults. I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to play the piano. She's starting to lose that. But she has a keyboard in her room at the assisted living home. Anyway, and for a long time, for the past 2 years minimum, I've not been able to leave. I went to Atlanta 2 years ago for 3 or 4 days, and when I got back, and I had people come stay with her. But when I got back, it became clearer and clearer that I needed to stay. And I've mentioned before that I have spinal stenosis, and I need to now start aggressively pursuing treatment for that, which might include surgery. And I didn't do that previously because I didn't see who was going to take care of both of us if I had surgery. I just didn't see it. And now everything's sort of coming together. So I'm planning a trip to Atlanta in September sometime. And I'm just going to go for a few days, but that'll be major. And so I thought I need to start taking a day once in a while so my mother doesn't depend on the fact that I'm there every single day, because I might need to have an operation. I do need to go visit people from time to time, and there might be a day when I just need to stay in bed. And I went to the hospital. I had serious bronchitis with a standing prescription from my doctor to get a chest x-ray in case it progressed, in case I felt like it was progressing into pneumonia. I mean, I just went on anyway. I just had to. That was all there was to it. And it's all okay. So, on my day off, this is what I did. I worked on my favorite project, which is Sissy Soup, which is my channel. So somebody said to me, well, what are you going to do on your day off? I said, I'm going to dress up like a woman and make videos, which is why I look a little funny. I've just taken my makeup off. I have my contacts in, which always, if you're used to seeing me with glasses. I still have my nails on because I really kind of like these nails. They won't stay on long because I can't play the piano with them on. But they look really nice. I've learned a lot in the last year. So all this time that Mom went in the hospital, I wasn't able to shoot an episode because it takes 4 to 5 hours. It was taking 3 hours for me to get ready. Now it takes me about 2 hours to get ready, to get my makeup on. I mean, just to block out your eyebrows, which I have to block out these eyebrows and then draw in new ones because men's eyebrows are lower than women's. Men's eyebrows are lower than women's eyebrows. So all those kind of things, it takes a long time, and then you have to get ready, and then the hair and the nails and and you can't hardly move once you're in all that stuff. The wigs I wear are synthetic hair, and they have a tendency to kind of fly around and get caught in makeup. And usually what drag queens do is spray them for filth so they're like rock solid, but I'm trying to get a more natural look, and I'm not on stage jumping around, so I spray them up here, but this part I want it a little looser. I want it to look more like natural human hair and not a I Dream of Jeannie contest from 1973. So anyway, so there have been a couple times I've had breaks in my filming schedule, and this last one really helped me because I did something I should have done at the beginning, but I thought I didn't need to, and I'm thoroughly convinced I do need to do this, which is I am now writing out scripts completely, memorizing them, rehearsing them, and refining the script, and then shooting it, so that when I get all through, because I'm kind of tired by the time I get all dolled up and I sit in the chair, what I was doing was I had a general outline and then I would improvise, and sometimes that's wonderful. But if you have specific things you want to say, or in a specific way, or if you're telling a joke, you really need to know exactly what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. So that's going to be the new method of doing this. And over the past year of me working on this project, I'm doing this all myself. It would be so much easier if I just got somebody, where I would get them, I don't know, but just got somebody to come and film for me, because I'm filming remotely. You can't see it, but I'll hold it up. The computer is right here, and I wonder what happens when you do that. And what's being filmed is on the computer, and so I have this right here, and I can control the camera from the computer and then download onto the computer and then edit. But so everything from putting my look together to the script, all that I have to do. And it's really a big project. And I've decided it's worth it. It's worth the trouble. And so anyway, I'm going to stop for now. So I had a great day so far. It's just about noon. I just got all my makeup off and washed my face. And I'm going to go in and have lunch now and edit video. And I just want to keep you up to date. So very soon, there will be a new episode of Sissy Soup, probably within the next 7 days, unless there's something I think of. I'm taking a more active hand in writing the music. I think it's better for me to do more refined episodes, and even if that means they're less frequent, I'm not on any kind of time schedule. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you for spending time with me. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to wish you peace and joy.